Hey y'all, Irix Guy here, and this video goes out to Macintosh Librarian. Macintosh Librarian asked, not to misquote them, but I don't have their chat up, but basically, can you film an update video for the IC4? So here it is. Man, I've had this thing a long time. Check out my unboxing video. I filmed that a few days after I got it, or maybe it was the day I got it. I can't remember, but it's been great, no problems. Love the pedals. Obviously, I use the opposing side that has the toe cage, but if you wanted to use cycling shoes, you could. I use these shoes. They don't clip to the pedals, but they're very flat on the bottom, and they feel really good to pedal with. I don't know if you watch my other videos, but I had a bad accident using clipless pedals on a bike on the road, and I broke every bone in my right hand and my chin. It was rough. So even indoors, I don't like clipless pedals. Personal preference, you may. The seat's super comfortable. I have not had any issues with it. It's not tearing up. It still looks good. I've gotten now with Apple Fitness Plus where I ride 45 minutes almost every day. There's been a few days this past week that I hadn't been able to ride because I've been sick, and I've been trying to get over that. Handlebars have held up well. As you can see here, it's a semi-hard, more hard than soft, rubbery type material. Easy to clean, has not messed up in any way. The only small imperfection I've got, you can see right here, this is where you can put your tablet or your phone if you want to. I accidentally ripped my tablet off and ripped that foam behind it. Purely cosmetic. I could fix that with some sort of glue, but I opted not to. I left the protected plastic piece on the logo and also the computer screen, just because I can see through it. Why take it off? So the water bottle cages are of ample size. Obviously, it came with those weights. This thing is whisper quiet. It's super smooth because it uses magnetic resistance. There's none of those friction pads to have to wear out, stink, and have to replace frequently. And they may wear unevenly, and you may not get consistent resistance. With this magnetic resistance, it's remained quiet and consistent. So I love it. Easy to increase or decrease the magnetic resistance with that knob. This can connect with certain apps like Zwift. If you're looking for more of a cycling type simulator, you can use it with full gas. You can use it with, there's several apps. But you know what I do? I just use Apple Fitness Plus on the Apple Watch. I wear my Apple Watch. I turn on my Apple TV on my TV up there, and I stay motivated that way. Beauty of the IC4, you don't have to use anything. You can just use this integrated computer to track your estimated mileage and your heart rate. It's got a little heart rate sensor that comes with it if you don't want to wear an Apple Watch. You don't even have to wear that. You can just pedal, man. No subscription required to pedal. So, it's whatever motivates you. So it's been a great bike. I would buy again without hesitation. If there were other bikes on the market, which there are, would I consider those other bikes instead of the IC4 based upon my experience having this thing for well over a year? No. And the reason being, this has been reliable. It was easy to assemble. It's very easy to transport from room to room if you live in a smaller place or maybe a shared room and you need to move it while it's not in use. This thing has so many positive things going for it. Easy to adjust, really good solid feel. If you have multiple riders in your family, what I do, I would just mark the place for you and the place for your wife or whatever. And then it's quick and easy to readjust the handlebars and the seat and all of that for you when you hop on it. You don't want anything to potentially deter you from working out. So it's good to just be able to be quick on, quick off, and just get that workout. Sweat, burn that fat, man, burn that fat. That's what you want to do, and this enables me to do that. Now, I'm strong enough to pick this up, and it's got wheels on the front. I would not roll it on the wheels unless I had like a garage floor that I didn't care about, because they are more on the hard than the soft side. So they could probably scratch, like my cheap laminate fake hardwood floors, they could probably scratch that. But it's easy to pick up one person, at least for me, carry it by the frame. And if you're not as strong as I am, you could always pop the handlebars off, pop the seat post off, and at that point, if you had to move to another location, all you'd be moving is that bottom part. So Very great design. Obviously, Schwinn has been making traditional bicycles for many, many years. I'm an old guy. I got gray hair. I got a beer belly. And I remember riding Schwinns when I was a kid. So they know what they're doing. And this is not, when you think of indoor exercise equipment, you often think of something, well, man, that's probably just going to tear up. Well, you know, why would I even spend money on that? And that's not the case with this. This has been super reliable. Something I would highly encourage you to do. And by the way, expand this video's description and then click the link there. And you can find where to order the IC4, the mat like I use, the shoes like I use, and even the TV and all that stuff that I use to better motivate myself while I work out. But something I would encourage you to do if you do order one of these, do what I did. When it arrives, unbox it outside on your doorstep. Take it out of all the packing materials. Bring the pieces in piece by piece to the room where you're going to assemble it and inventory them. Make sure you didn't, I didn't have any missing pieces in my box. But, people that pack things are human too. So, they may fail to include all pieces. Inventory your pieces, assemble it. And the value out of that too, you don't have to carry a heavy box potentially upstairs if you're putting it upstairs like I did. You just take it in piece by piece. It's easy. I assembled this all by myself. Obviously, if you had a second person to help, it might be a little bit easier, but I wanted to do it myself because I'm very meticulous. I wanted to hand tighten every screw with my own hands. I wanted to inventory every piece with my own eyes and ensure that everything was put together by myself. That way, if something doesn't function like I want it to, and it hasn't, it's been great. But if it didn't, the only person I could blame is myself instead of some random installer that, is probably getting paid a small amount to come and install something. So super good. I like it. I would definitely recommend purchasing this again. Be sure to subscribe. Sorry, my phone went a little bit wonky, but what I was saying, yeah, I highly recommend this bike. If you're looking for this bike, expand this video's description and then click the link there and you can find where to order it, the mat, the shoes, TV like I use, sound equipment like I use. It's been a really motivational experience. And the best part is that the quality of the bike has not deterred me from riding. So I'm working out a ton. I'm still chubby because I eat a bunch. And that's what I like to do. But if I didn't do this thing every day, or at least 6 days a week, I'd be huge. I'd be huge, man. So I really like it. I highly recommend it. Ask any questions that you may have below. Thanks again, Macintosh Librarian, for prompting this follow-up video. And if you got any other questions, just ask, and I'll try to whip up more videos too. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please be sure to do so. And when you do, ring that bell icon, and that'll notify you whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day, and best of luck with your fitness goals. Hey y'all, Captain IRIX Guy here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/IRIX Guy. And ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.